Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brandy Yvonne channel. I'm your girl Brandy Yvonne, of course. Here at my channel we do fun reviews, discussions, and recaps of our favorite shows. Tonight we are talking Ladies Who List Atlanta. I apologize, this video is a little bit late tonight. I got caught up in between Ready to Love and Ladies Who List, catching up with one of my friends. Anyway, y'all, I'm kind of tired now. So I'm going to just push through and get this video done. This episode made me even more tired rewatching it. All the fussing and the fighting, y'all. I'm like, girl, bye. Like, just come on, ladies. Come on, ladies who list. Anyway, let's get into it. Please, before we get started, do not hesitate to click the subscribe button. Do not hesitate to click the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Show me some Valentine's Day love. Shout out in the comments and share. That would be the best Valentine's Day gift I can get this weekend. Anyway, let's get into it. We're going to try to get in order, go in order, but y'all know we can skip around over here. That's how we do at this channel. So let's see, the episode opens up where we left off last week. I mean, this episode was just tired, y'all. It was tired. Maybe it's because I'm tired. But anyway, okay, they left off last week at Quiana's 1-year anniversary party, and Robin and Crystal are still fussing and fighting, y'all. Crystal's like, oh, you want me to follow you around like you give me dick? Because Robin's like, girl, you ain't called me in a month. And first I was shocked, then I was mad, then I was confused, and then I said all that. So then they're, trying to talk it out. They're not really getting anywhere. They're talking in circles, and Robin's cutting Crystal off. Crystal's like, do you owe me an apology? You hit me, and I'm feel like I gotta walk on eggshells with you. Robin's like, didn't know you felt like that. Eventually Quiana come over there and gather the girls together. She said, listen, ladies, I'm glad you're talking, but we're getting ready to serve dinner, but you guys can go out in the garden, in the courtyard, and finish talking. Yeah, I think it's best if you go in the courtyard. Because Quiana said, y'all not going to come to her event with the fussing and the fighting, okay? You're not. Don't come over Quiana's event being ghetto. Quiana don't play that. Quiana would have killed Robin. So anyway, they go outside, they still carrying on, and Robin keep acting like she gonna get up. She's standing over Crystal again. Crystal's uncomfortable. Crystal's like, Robin, you gotta hear me. And Robin is like, well, the people there were even like, dang, Crystal, your friend, and she doing all this. And Crystal's like, oh, really? The people there? And, they just trying to be your friend for money. And Robin's like, no, that's not what it's about. And so Crystal's taking it as like Tiffany is supporting Robin because Tiffany also is a closing attorney and she wants Robin's business, but Tiffany has never came across like that. Crystal, you the one was doing that with Kyra. So no, Tiffany never came across like that. So anyway, they going back and forth. They jump up because a bug comes. I guess he saved the day, saved by the bug, y'all. A roach and all them. So then they kind of made up. It was just weird, y'all. It was just weird. It kind of felt forced and like acting. I don't know what they planned it all. It was ugh. So anyway, they made up and said, let's move forward and blah, blah, blah. And then Robin was like trying to walk away or something, but her heel was getting stuck. And then Crystal was like, well, stand on this rock and tell me that you're gonna, do this and that. And Robin's like, girl, no. And she was like, you want something about her jacket? You want my jacket? She's like, no, because I'm bigger than you and all this stuff. So you could tell Crystal has a lot of insecurities, by the way. Anyway, moving on. So they fine. Y'all, they fine. They was going to be fine. They going to fuss and fight. I don't see the friendship. They best friends, whatever. They fine. So anyway, moving on, we see Robin goes to Amy and Mozzie's house. So remember in the first episode, they sold, Amy and Mozzie bought their first house. They're YouTube stars. Hopefully, me and y'all other YouTubers, we can get to that level, okay? To buy them big old nice houses like that. So she went over there, I guess, to hang out with them. I guess she's become really good friends with them. I'm not really sure why she was there, but she said they've become friends now, so maybe that's why. So anyway, she's like, oh, can I sit on your counter? They're like, yeah, girl, you helped us get this house. Sit on the counter. My biggest pet peeve. I was raised, you do not sit on counters. You do not sit on kitchen counters. That's how I was raised. Was y'all raised like that? Comment below. Let me know if y'all was raised like that. So when she said, I kind of like cringing. You do not sit on kitchen counters. And then Amy said right on the counter too. Oh my gosh. I remember in college, one of my friends tried to sit on my counter. I gave her the sharpest look, like, girl, home training, home training. No, you do not sit on kitchen counters. That is, ugh. I don't like pets on the kitchen counter. I don't like asses on the kitchen counter. So anyway, then they're talking, like, yeah, you know, they're thanking Robin, like, you taught us so much about the real estate process and the process of buying a house, and now our friends are asking us and we can educate them. And Robin's like, yeah, you know, you guys learned a lot, but you really took the information and that's so good, and you can educate your friends. And Mozzie is like, yeah, I feel like I could be a realtor now. I'm like, black people get some information, they swear they know everything. But nah, that was, you know, big ups to them, really proud of them for their success, right? So then Robin gets a phone call. She gets a FaceTime from her mom and her niece and maybe her cousin or her sister. Anyway, there's 3 family members FaceTiming her. I know one was her mom and her niece. I'm not sure if the other one was a sister or aunt or cousin. So, which was surprising to me because I was like, wait, I thought she didn't get along with the women in her family. So then they called to tell her happy birthdays. And then Amy and Mozzie was like, what? It's your birthday? And she's like, no, I know, I didn't tell you. And so then, you know, they cheers it up on the FaceTime. Then here come Mozzie all in the phone. Hey, Mom. Hey, niece. Hey, Auntie. Oh, hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Oh, y'all all got that same round shaped face. And Robin's like, it's a heart, you know, it's an oval, whatever. And so then I'm like, oh my gosh, my people, only our people do stuff like that. Gotta say hi to everybody in the phone like we've known them forever, but it's all love, right? So then Robin did say in her confessionals that in the last few years, her and her family have been working on reconciling, but it's, you know, it's been hard and they're trying to heal from the past. And it's hard because her lifestyle and motivations, everything is different from theirs, but they're trying to work on it. So I was glad to see that they are working on that because we know that's a sore spot for Robin. And that's a lot of where her issues come from is her relationships with the women in her family, i.e. her mom and everybody. So I'm glad they're working on it, and it seems like they're making progress if the family's calling to tell her happy birthday. So that's really good to see. Then when she gets off the phone, Mozzie and Amy are like, oh, we got to celebrate your birthday. You know, we do non-traditional birthdays here, and we got to do something. And Robin's like, no, I'm shy. And she's like, I don't know. But I'm like, what was they trying to do with Robin? I don't know. I was getting the vibe like they was trying to do something with Robin, if y'all know what I mean. But I don't know. Maybe I was reading it too much into it. So anyway, moving on, we see Tiana with Kenyatta. What was her name? Is it Kenyatta? Oh, y'all know I don't do them difficult names too well. So anyway, the lady that was the architect from last week that built the modern homes and developed the modern homes, she is trying to help her son find a home in Atlanta. And I think she's going to, whatever home they get, she's just going to modernize it. Because, you know, she's an architect. So Mario is the son's name. So Tiana takes them to I want to say it's a 5 acre land farmhouse. It was 3 bedroom, 3 baths, beautiful house. It was made in it was made in like 1979 or something. And so Kenyatta was looking at it and saying like she could really put the modern touches on it. And Mario liked it. It felt like home. They were really liking it. Liking the land and everything. And so Tiana's like, how much do you think it cost? Mario was like, probably like 12 million. And then Kenyatta, his mom laughed, and Tiana said it was like 594,000, something like that. Anyway, he was really taken aback because he's like, man, I can't even get a condo for that where I live. And I'm sure he probably lives in like California or New York, because we would not, that piece of land like that would be way more than 594,000 here in Cali. So yeah, that is one thing I'm jealous of for Atlanta, is they got the good real estate, because here, highway robbery for real. Anyway, so Mario wants to get the house. Then we see B. Simone with Kira. B. Simone's still playing to buy a condo, y'all. She's still here playing. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna take, but so Kira's like, you know what, instead of looking for a condo, I'm gonna take B. Simone to find a townhouse. They go to the townhouse, and B. Simone likes it. She likes it all. It's bigger, it's more spacious. To me, it wasn't a lot more spacious than the condos, but according to them, it was way bigger than the condos. It was nicer than the condos, I'll say that. I love that rooftop deck thing she had, and how it was all set up with the patio furniture. That was really cute. I would love a place like that for myself. So B Simone finally decided on the townhouse, y'all. Finally. So hopefully she not playing with us next week to pretend to buy a house no more, okay? Hopefully she really got that townhouse, y'all. Then we see, let's see, Crystal and Robin. Oh, no, before I forget, Tiffany and Tiana. Tiffany and Tiana are playing outside with their kids, playing soccer, kickball. You know, Tiffany and Tiana stay active. I commend them being hardworking mamas, staying active. Go ahead on, ladies. So they playing with the kids, and they're saying, you know, our birthdays are both coming up. We could be kidless. Let's do something together for our birthdays. And then, you know, Robin and Quiana also have birthdays this month. So let's just have a whole Libra birthday gang. First of all, y'all Libras, I'm a Taurus, and Libras can irritate me so much sometimes. But the funny thing is, my mom is a Libra, my sister is a Libra. The last two men I have been in relationships with are also Libras. One of my good friends is a Libra, so another one of my siblings is a Libra. So I have so many Libras around me. So it's so funny that I'm so irritated by Libras all the time, but I have so many of them around me. It's so funny. But they balance me out, though. They balance me out. So anyway, so they're like, let's have a whole Libra party. You know, Robin and Quiana got milestone birthdays coming up, and let's go ride horses. So that's what Tiana said. Let's go to the ranch house and ride horses. Not my thing for a birthday. Like, that's not what I would plan for my birthday. Maybe when I'm a little older, I would. I don't know. I'm scared to ride horses, y'all. So, quick little story. When I was like, I don't remember how old I was. Had to be like 10 or 11. Anyway, my dad had took us to where this lady, he was seeing, it was a white girl. It's a white girl, y'all. He was seeing this white girl. She had horses and stuff, or a place to ride horses. Basically, we go horse riding. I'm on the horse throws me off. So I'm terrified, especially because at that time, Christopher Reeves was a thing. And you remember how he got thrown off the horse? He used to play Superman, and he got paralyzed all his body. He was a paraplegic or quadriplegic, however y'all say the term. Anyway, so I remember that his whole story thing was big in the 90s growing up when I was a kid. So in my mind, when I got thrown off that horse, I'm like, damn, I don't want to end up like Christopher Reeves. So I remember, thank God, there was a fence nearby, and I caught my hands onto that fence so I wouldn't like fall somewhere else, and kind of scrape my hands up. And after that, I said I would never ride a horse again. Maybe I would try it now just to face my fears and see if I would be into it now. But I remember at that time, after that I was traumatized. So seeing them ride horses, I'm like, oh no, that's not my birthday tea. That is not my birthday gig. No, no, not for me. But you know, I do need to face that fear one day, y'all. Maybe one day I'll get on a horse and I'll put the video on YouTube. I don't know. I'm scared of heights also, so we'll see. Anyway, back to the review. So they go, so they decide to go horse riding. We'll get to the scene with the horses, so that's the last scene of the show. Then let's get to Robin and Crystal going out to dinner or lunch, wherever they was going. So Crystal bought Robin some flowers for her birthday. And so it was a big old beautiful bouquet. And she's, oh, thank you, girl. And people, you know, Crystal saying people not understand why I'm friends with Robin, but it's like, you know, I'm kind of very, you know, strategic and focused, and Robin is like kind of a crazy girl, so she kind of, you know, balances me out, and she's fun and all this stuff. So like, okay, I see it, Crystal. I see it. I mean, y'all still not best friends in my opinion, but I see it, girl. Yeah, don't thirsty, y'all. So anyway, they're sitting down talking, and here go Crystal with her poly mess, y'all, polyamorous. So she's like, yeah, girl, have you heard of poly? You know, the guy I'm seeing, I can't think of his name. Is it Sean, Wayne? Anyway, he wants her to go down to the poly party with him. And Robin's like, yeah, I like him, but yeah, I don't know, girl, about that poly stuff. So Robin's like, girl, what is poly? And so she Googled it, and she's like, so we're going to be doing stuff together? She's like a threesome. And she's like, a foursome? Like, what is it? And so basically Crystal's trying to get Robin to come to the party with her. Robin's like, no, like, what would I do? I don't like that. I don't know how to talk to the guys like that. Like, no, that's not her thing. I don't blame her, not my thing either, to each his own. I don't know why Crystal's trying so hard to do this. Is she doing it for that guy, or is she doing it because she wants to try it? That's what I would love to know, right? So anyway, so they're talking about the guy, and Robin's like, you should keep that guy as a friend, but I don't think you should do the poly stuff. So moving on, basically Robin not going to the poly party either, okay? So then somehow Robin brings up Tiffany. Now this is when Robin got messy. She turned into the charade of the show on this episode, y'all. So she was like, so, what's up with you and Tiffany? You guys, is there anything there? I was sensing a little something. Is there an issue there? You and Tiffany? And so Crystal's like, Tiffany who? And Crystal's like, Robin's like, Tiffany, our Tiffany, our Tiffany, our girl, Tiffany, our girl. So Crystal's like, Tiffany. She's like, oh, the closing attorney, Tiffany? Crystal, you knew what Tiffany she was talking about. You knew what Tiffany she was talking about. Girl, don't get out here playing with me. Do not. You knew exactly what Tiffany what's that? Who other Tiffany? You on a whole show with a girl named Tiffany. So what other Tiffany you think she was talking about? Oh, she had me heated with that one. Crystal be playing games. Y'all better see it for what it is with Crystal. I know y'all be mad at Robin, but y'all better see it for what it is with Crystal and open your eyes for real. So anyway, she's like, yeah, I just don't know her like that, to have a problem with her. I don't know, like, as far as I know, she hasn't been a nice person, but, I don't really know her like that, And then Robin was saying how she felt like at the event when, the girls were all ambushing her, that Tiffany was really supportive of her and understood where she was coming from, and they had been through similar things, and she would have felt like the situation could have been handled differently. And Crystal's like, well, that's really good for her to say after the fact. Everybody can figure out how to handle a situation after the fact. And she's in her confession, she's like, thank you, Tiffany, but no thank you. I know my friend. I know everything going in the background with Robin. She doesn't even know. Thank you, but no thank you. I got it. So Crystal, you showed your slip once again, girl. You are so jealous of Tiffany. And you want all her business. Like, just call it what it is, girl. Call it what it is. And and Crystal again is trying to allude that Tiffany wants to be friends with Robin so that Tiffany can be her closing attorney. And Tiffany wasn't even coming at Robin like that. So Crystal just gives me so much insecurity, jealous, other motives. And then Crystal's outfit be way off. Like, the girls wear something appropriate to whatever event or dinner or lunch they're going to. But then Crystal be looking like she going to a whole different event. A whole different event. Like, what was she wearing at the dinner with Robin? And then when they show the preview for the next episode, I was like, girl, she getting married? Like, what is on your head, girl? What is you wearing? Anyway, let's get to the final scene so we can get done. So anyway, we get to the end. They go horse riding at the ranch. The girls come through with their cowboy outfits on. They was all looking cute. Quiana, yes, girl, you are giving Meg Thee Stallion. Yes. Side note, when I went to Miami for my birthday last year, I was saying my nickname for the weekend was Megan Thee Stallion too. But Quiana, girl, you did that. You was Megan Thee Stallion with your whole outfit on. Yes. And Kiana's body's on point. Go ahead on, girl. So anyway, they all take turns riding the horse. People showing them you gotta climb on quick. You can't be playing. See, that's why I couldn't make it horse riding, y'all. But anyway, so they seemed like they were all having a great time. Tiffany said her Mexican roots was coming out. I felt like she was half Mexican, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, or part Mexican, I don't know. So anyway, they're having a good time. So then here come Robin being messy again, y'all. Say, oh, Tiffany, I met with Crystal, and, is there something, I felt like she had something going on with you, is there a little tension there? Is there, what's up with that? What's going on with you and Crystal? And Tiffany, same response, like, I don't really know her like that, have something going on. I don't have any problem with her. Like, I don't know her to have anything going on, so no. And so then Robin will say, well, why don't you, girl, just DM her and say, hey, I talked to Robin, and she made it seem like something was, you were having a problem with me. Like, is everything okay? And so Tiffany's like, well, no, I'm not going to do that because I don't care how she's feeling. Like, not going to do that, which I don't blame Tiffany. Like, for what? To send her a message to say what? Like, why? And so then Tiffany's like, I don't even have time. Like, she's like, I'm not accepting the applications for friends either, but I'm not thinking about her. I'm not checking for her. I'm not worried about Crystal. And so Robin's like, yeah, I get it. People who don't have moms sometimes, people who are not moms sometimes don't understand that the way we're thinking. Like, I know you have your kids and you have a baseball team, you have your business. Like, you're not thinking about Crystal in that way. You're too busy for all that. And people who are not moms sometimes don't understand people who are moms trained in thinking that we're so focused on all these other things. So I get what Robin was saying to Tiffany. They were connecting on that level. Then Quiana's right there. She's like, well, hold up. I'm a person. I'm one of those people who don't have kids. I don't have a kid, but I understand that train of thought too. So what are you saying? And so then Robin's like, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Crystal. But Quiana's like, no, but you said people who don't have kids, and I'm a person who doesn't have kids. And Robin's like, no, we're not talking about you. Like, I understand. Like, and so, okay, so for this scene, I'm like, okay, Quiana, I get what you're saying. Like, maybe people shouldn't always say that, like, oh, you're not a mom, so you don't get it. Because there's people who are not moms who might have that same thought too. Like, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm not always worried about who's thinking about me, worried about me and all that, because I'm busy also and I'm not a mom. So I get that. But Quiana made it so much about her, where it was like, that's not what Robin was trying to do. Robin wasn't trying to put Quiana down or other people even down in that moment who don't have kids. She's talking about Crystal. So Quiana did, in my opinion, kind of overreact. Like, I get where it's coming from, because that is a sensitive topic for Quiana, as we saw last week, as she's trying to, on her own journey for motherhood. And so I get it, where the sensitivity came from. But at the same time, I felt like Quiana kind of overreacted, because that was clearly not Robin's intentions and what she was trying to say. So basically, Robin and Quiana get all up into it, and she was like, Robin mispronounced the girl's name, and Quiana's like, no, it's Quiana. And then Robin's like, is it a Q or a K? I hollered. And so anyway, Robin messed her name all up in the confessional. She was like Quiana and Queen Quiana. Robin be so condescending in the confessionals. Girl, you need to stop, Robin. You need to stop. Like, I be trying to understand you because the traumas, I get it, but you need to stop, girl. But anyway, they fussing and fighting. The horse is looking crazy. I thought the horse was about to start getting buck and stuff, because they don't like all that noise, and y'all over there hooping and hollering over nothing, over somebody who ain't even there, first of all. Anyway, that's where the episode left off. That's probably where they're gonna pick up next week, y'all. Comment below, let me know what y'all thought of the episode. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button so you can be in the loop of all my latest videos. Thank you guys for joining. I will see you soon. Good night.